They got to meet up. No separation. Division and separation only come from lack of. You're lacking in something. Love, mostly. The love of self. Good, family. It's Kwame Kindred coming at you with another episode of CC Me TV. Conscious Conversations, Media Education Television. We're going to jump into this, y'all. Higher and lower self. I seen something earlier that kind of made mention of it. The separation of it. You know, we like to separate and divide a lot of shit. Higher and lower self being one of those things. It's like separating the physical and the spiritual. It's like saying we live in a physical world, a physical reality, as well as a spiritual reality. And that's true. We live in a spiritual world and there's a physical world. But we often forget that all of that shit exists within the same planet, on the same earth, on the same world. So is there really a separation? Higher and lower self. Your higher self representing your Godhead, your God self. Your lower self representing your lower vibrational body, your animalistic nature. Not taking anything from the low or anything from the high. But my point is, we can't keep separating these things. If anything, my perspective is we need a fusion of both entities and both properties. The higher and lower self is like the positive and the negative charge. One can't live without the other. We need both to exist. Both states of polarity must exist for anything to exist. Everything created in reality came through a positive and a negative charge. Everything exists through a positive and a negative charge. One can't exist without the other. A prime example of that, the Nutty Professor, the Klumps. Sherman Klump, whatever, representing your lower self, you know, insecurity, not being secure, sound within yourself. And then Buddy Love representing higher self. Confident, might be overconfident, egotistical, but manifesting thy will, nonetheless. So you got Buddy Love on one hand, higher self, Sherman Klump on the other, lower self. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, you know, let me know how y'all feeling out there. Hit that bell, get your notifications on. And share. Fusion. We need both. One can't live without the other. One can't exist without the other. Toward the end of the movie, the Nutty Professor, he soon found out that, I guess Buddy found out too, that he can't exist and live, survive, thrive without Sherman. The second movie, The Klumps, at the end, it was kind of a reiteration of it, but it explained it a little bit more elaborate. These weren't two different people. They just split them up into two. They slowly found out that they couldn't live without each other. Not like, I want you or I need you, but literally, I need me. Not you, me. The other half of me. I kind of teeter-totter with this concept myself, being, I guess I'm a Gemini. That's what they say. Based off the day I was born and this reality, this matrix. So I guess I'm a Gemini. I'm saying we two-faced, we fake. it's deeper than that. It's more of a polarity thing. It's a balance thing. You know, Geminis are like the chameleon of the stars. We can be we can be a Leo, we can be a Cancer, we can be a Taurus. It just depends on the energy around us. We chameleons. We adapt. Mass communicators. Yin and yang. You know. A little bit of yin and yang, a little bit of yang and yin. All revolving in the same circle. There's no separation. What is an atom that's just a negative charge? What is an atom with just a positive charge? It's not even an atom. It's not whole. So what we're dealing with is wholeness. Oneness of self. Yeah. There's no separation. The higher and lower self must meet. Interject with the middle self, the middle kingdom, which is your heart center. Your heart center, your heart body. They gotta meet up. No separation. Division and separation only come from lack of. You're lacking in something. Love, mostly. The love of self. But a lot of these concepts and mentalities and states of mind and being come from how we've been taught how we should be. We've been taught to be one way or the other. We've been taught to separate ourselves from ourselves, whether it was voluntary or involuntary, conscious or subconscious, whether you wanted to or whether you were forced to. Doesn't matter, it happened. So, the fusion of the higher and lower kingdom is all within, and that's where they must fuse. That's where they must intersect. Right there in the middle, at the heart space. Love means all. Love is all. So if you're either one side, yeah, you might got a little bit of love, but you got all of it. You got all yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, you hear me? And share. Quakin Dread, peace in and out.